Chapter 143, Idyllic. So there I was, yelping at Parp about how I deserved a producer credit and how he and Whispers had cheated me out of it. I couldn't see Parp on the other end of the line, of course, but I imagined him trounced, demolished by the utility bricks that made up the unassailableness of my unassailable argument, demolished to a bloody pulp. When I finished trouncing, I heard him sigh.
Well, your complaint about lugging stuff, I can sort of see,
he said like he was the judge in some TV court.
Normally, people lug stuff around like theater lights or props because they want something in exchange. And there were a lot of people down there lugging stuff. We call them production assistants. Some of them get paid because they made a deal to get paid. But I didn't make the production assistant deal with you. I made the producer deal. And this producer deal was the same as the deal I made with all the other producers. You put in money and kaboom! You're a producer. You don't put in money and you're something else. In your case, your producer investment, which we all agreed to, was for the $100 we paid you to be an actor on that first day of shooting. You give it back to us? Producer. You keep it for yourself? Not producer. As for going down to Whisper's store to help him out with his cunt-flavored tobacco, well, that has to be counted as a personal favor, don't you think? An ingenious personal favor when it comes to your factory idea? Okay. But we can't be going around tallying up personal favors to see who might owe somebody a producer credit in a film someday, can we?
I didn't say anything, so he just kept going.
Look, the bottom line is you made a deal and then you backed out.
Well, it's not like I'm the only one who backed out, I said.
What?
He backed out too! Whispers! On day 2 of cunt-bacco work, he promised me Monty McDade would come down and say hello or something. But did she ever show up? She did not.
You know,
He said,
if you hadn't been such an asshole to Whispers over the years, you'd have met Monty long ago.
bullshit.
Hey man, everyone else knows her.
You know her?
I could call her right now just to ask what's up and she'd tell me.
He said. And everyone else, I'm the only one out?
Yup.
That made me think. Well, maybe when he's had a chance to calm down, I'll go find Whispers and make it good with him. Parp laughed.
I don't think you'll be seeing Whispers anytime soon.
He said,
Maybe not even any time later. If you're the only 2 old men who survive the rest of us and they force you to share the same room in the nursing home, maybe then he'll let bygones be bygones, if only to shut you up.
There was a long pause after he said that. Fucking guy, I said. He should lighten up a little, you know? Okay, that night, or maybe it was a couple nights or a week later, who can really tell about time? But anyway, somewhere in the temporal vicinity of me talking with Parp about how Whispers cheated me out of credit and cash and friends, well, one of those nights I had this dream you could say was both pathological and poetic. And I almost never have dreams you can describe that way. In this dream, I was a candle, and I was standing on this bench in an old Italian castle, And right out the window in front of me, you could see the countryside, and this countryside looked exactly like the background of the Mona Lisa. Now, you should know that I maybe saw the Mona Lisa at most 5 times in my life. Always on TV or in school, except once when I was actually at the Louvre after taking a trip across the channel from London, where I was studying at ELSADA, the Leicester Square Academy of Dramatic Art, back in the old college days. So when I say it looked exactly like the background of the Mona Lisa, I mean that in my brain I was convinced that's what it was, although I really don't remember that background except for some fuzzy squares. I'm guessing that what brought it on was I recently saw one of those ancient alien shows on the History of Weird channel about Leonardo da Vinci and how the ancient aliens were his chums and told him stuff about robots. And the interior of the castle, which was pretty detailed, I guess I got that from some program on the Overture Plus network about the Borgias or one of those Renaissance popes with 5 kids. Anyway, I'm standing there and it dawns on me that I'm a candle and not a person. And I'm good with it. So my job is to light up the room, which might be a kitchen or a bedroom or a pantry. And I'm good with that too. All I know for sure is there's a long table and a door. You figure it out. And oh yeah, there was also this rat. Remember when the boys chased a rat into my bedroom from the kitchen that time? It was that same exact rat. The one that made Junior clean the whole apartment with bleach. Well, in this dream, the rat was way bigger than me, but we were best buds, like Leonardo and the ancient aliens. Not that we talked or anything, but I could tell from the gentle way he sniffed around me that, yeah, we were pals. So, like I said in this dream, I've got one job, and that job is to light up the room so some Italian gent can see his way around in the otherwise dark. But here's the catch. The wick in the candle that I am, that wick was my cock. That's right. It was Admiral Ballsy in dream form. And I have to say, the thought of the Admiral getting torched every night to help some old fogey see his way around a castle, I was good with that. Same as with having a rat for a friend. It all seemed pastoral, idyllic. I kid you not, idyllic.
Notes from the Upper West Side is a work of fiction. The people depicted in this work do not exist.
Notes from the Upper West Side, copyright 2025 by Dan Wrench.